The Volkswagen Beetle is 1961. I acquired through a friend that was in a club with us, 3 guys, and he sold the car to me. We did some brake lights and sound system to the vehicle, and that's about it. It's running 3 10s in the back, and 6x9s in the back, and 2 6.5s in the front. We did some modifications on the radio, and we also did some tack gauges in the glove compartment that are hidden, that can be seen when the glove compartment is closed. It's a 1600 with a dual port. It's Cadrones. It's a dual carbs.
I acquired this bus driving down the road in Fort Worth, Texas. A guy actually followed me back home. I was driving my Squareback at the time, and he actually wanted to see if I wanted to buy the bus. And I didn't know if it was quite in my price range, but about a week later I went back and heard him out and had a cup of coffee with the guy, and turns out he was getting rid of it, trying to get back into a Model T club. So he found a price for a Model T he wanted, and he said if I gave him that price, it was mine. The bus was in really good condition. The interior was pretty stock. The exterior was actually painted about a year or so prior, but a year or two into owning the vehicle, a few of the bodywork imperfections showed, and other than that, I would say the bus was pretty much in pristine shape when I got it. I've taken the engine out. When I got it, it had a cracked engine, so most of the modifications started off with building an engine for it. Other than rebuilding an engine, a little 1600, I have an interior package just done with all kinds of wood, a little bit of white oak, some birch, some poplar inlay, and some walnut. I've had a lot of fun kind of horse trading and bartering, building engines in exchange for help with the rebuild on this. Since I first built this engine about 2 years ago, I've traveled coast to coast. About now I would say I've got about 28 or 29,000 miles on it. About 29,000 miles on it, I'd say. The most memorable trip was going out to East Coast. 2017, I went from Nevada all the way through Colorado up and over Vail Pass. That's probably the most memorable part of my trip, going up that big giant mountain range. But actually get it out to the East Coast and finally making it back to California, making my coast-to-coast trip, it's a pretty memorable moment in this. It was a 3-month process, so I learned a lot about taking showers in public parks for free and state and county parks, camping, and paying $7 for everything you need, little plug-ins, and it was really nice. Learned a lot. Sprocket, he's my best companion. My dog is about 9 years old now, and he's been everywhere I go. He's my road companion. Outside of Volkswagens and building my VW, I ride BMX. I have a good time doing it, and I've been riding for stunt teams all around the nation for about 15 years. We do NBA halftime shows, state and county fairs, school shows promoting anti-bullying and drug awareness. We have a lot of fun doing it, but it's really a cool thing to tie into the Volkswagens. Since I've been a little kid, I've been led to follow these lifestyles, not only from my dad and the Volkswagens, but all my friends and my peers through BMX. Now I'm kind of tying it all together and trying to give that same impression on whoever else I can. The show on the 18th is based around getting kids and people aware of cyclists and the dangers involved. Traveling on a bike in any roadway, even on a bike lane, is pretty dangerous, more specifically if you're not wearing the right protection or not using the right hand signals. Most of the kids nowadays, if they get a chance to go outside, ride their bike, skateboard, or scooters, most of them are not doing it in the correct way, in the proper lane, or with the proper safety gear. My aim is to give awareness as well as provide a way for kids to get helmets if they want to join. This is Sprocket, my co-pilot. He's my little dude. He's gone everywhere with me.
Breaking